You want to know how to get a guy to like you, even if he hasn't noticed you yet. You want things that work, and that's exactly what I will share in this video. Hi, this is Rickard Österholm, the dating coach of CairoDating.com, and today I will share 7 proven ways to get a guy to like you. First, I will give you an overview, and then I will discuss them in greater detail, so stay tuned and watch the entire video so you don't miss anything. Now, the 7 proven ways to get a guy to like you are: be and stay confident, look your best, be vulnerable to him, compliment him, keep him committed without pressuring him, show an interest in his passions, and finally, keep your own interest and life as well. Surely, there are other videos that discuss more about this, but I don't want to overwhelm you here and only give you laser-targeted information. And when it comes to men, trust me, less is more. Since I'm a man myself, I know that this is the truth. In the continuation of this article, I will share more details about what you can do to get him to like you, even if he doesn't have noticed you right now. The first step is to be and stay confident that you will get him. It all comes down to your own confidence here, and the best confidence to increase it is to stay focused and have a positive attitude. Now, I've discussed the importance of confidence to get the guy many times on my blog, because when you rely on your confidence, you will turn more heads around, since guys will notice that you are sending out a positive vibe, and humans naturally tend to be attracted to people who trust themselves and act confidently. That's why people who are con men and con women are so successful, because they act with confidence. Now, if you want an easy way to boost your confidence quickly, you need to focus on what you like to do and do things that make you happy, not him. That's key here. Don't just focus on him, focus on yourself too. Now, if you had a crush on him for a while and he hasn't taken any action yet, he might be insecure about your intentions with him. Trust me, we men suck at knowing what women want. You can show it to us and reveal it to the entire world, and he might miss it, because we are men, and sometimes we make things that we aren't proud of, and when we do those things, we learn that we shouldn't trust our instinct, even if you are convincing him that his instinct is right. So that's why he might be a bit sluggish to act. I just wanted to put that information out here, and that wasn't included in my blog. That's for my video viewers exclusively. Now, another thing you can do to get a guy is to look your best. It's what you wear, and one more thing: smile. Because that's the best thing you can wear, and the best thing is, it doesn't cost you a fortune, but it will make you look like $1,000,000 in his eyes. Yes, you will look more attractive, and it's scientifically proven that women who smile on the dating profile gets more clicks and more people who are contacting them, more men. Why? Because it's associated with femininity, and unless you are willing to embrace your femininity, you might not get him. So, even if wearing pants is okay, if you don't know him, try to wear a skirt or a dress if that doesn't make you feel uncomfortable, of course. If he knows you a bit already, you can absolutely wear pants. It doesn't matter, because when he knows you a bit, and it's the way you are that has attracted him to you, and not the other way around. But if he in his mind thinks that you are a woman who isn't embracing your femininity, it will crush any chance you had to get him. Because it shows him that you lack the confidence that he wants in a woman like you. He doesn't want an insecure woman. He wants a confident one. Sometimes you find it hard to get his attention, as I talked about a little bit. I mean, you do all the things that you are supposed to do and follow everything that I've talked to the T here. But it doesn't work sometimes. Even if you put on your makeup, a cute little dress, and use all your feminine charm to try to capture him, it doesn't seem to work. Well, I've shared something on my blog that I think you will appreciate. Make sure that you look at it after you have watched this entire video. And if you like this video so far, you can give it a like, a thumbs up. And if you don't like it, you can give it some thumbs down. That's fine too. Now, it would help if you were vulnerable to him as well. Because unless you are willing to express vulnerability and maybe tell him something about you that's a bit awkward, or share a secret that you haven't even shared with your best friend yet, you will prove that you trust him. And if you are willing to trust him and be vulnerable with him, he will start to trust you as well. Because if this is the first video that you're watching from me, you don't know about my attraction formula. But let me tell you that trust is one of the parts of a 3-step formula that is proven to work on men and women. And it has been tested in reality. So it's not just some scientific idea. Now, one of the best ways to get a guy to like you is to give him compliments. Mention something you like about him and be sincere. That's the key here. Or something that he has done to somebody else that you want to commend him for doing. So if he has done something good to someone else, tell him that you liked that. Compliments are great because they will boost his ego, make him like you very fast, and make him more inclined to get you out on a date. He will ask you out on a date, probably quicker than you think right now, if you can boost his ego a little bit. Not too much, of course, because there is something that's a little bit too much of a good thing. And if that happens, then he just becomes stupid. Okay? Now let's talk about commitment issues here. And I know that this is a big thing for women. I understand that you want to show him how committed you are to him. And it's very easy for you to pressure him to do the same. Sometimes you do it without giving it much thought. However, since most guys are afraid to commit too early in your relationship and want to keep their options open as long as possible, here's a piece of advice that I want to give you, completely free of course. Don't push him into a relationship unless he's ready for it. Instead, give him some space. Now, if you do that, and you don't try to pressure him to commit to you solely and wholeheartedly too quickly, he will eventually give in to you and commit to you and your relationship. And that's what you want, right? So sometimes some space can actually be quite healthy. Unless you notice that he's thinking about things that aren't too good. If you don't show him that you are fully committed to him, he will start to look for other women. And for that reason, it would be best to show him that you are committed to him, but it's fine that he's not already committed to you 100%. Don't put any pressure on him, because then he will come to you. Trust me, my girlfriend did it for me, and it worked. I'm solely committed to her now. Remember that if you put too much pressure on him to commit, you will only push him away, and that's not what you want, right? Now, I don't want to sound harsh here, but not every guy is worth your time or your love. So don't waste your love on idiots or insensitive jerks, okay? A too self-centered man with a huge ego is obviously not a guy who you want to spend time with. You don't even want to be around him at all. However, there are other men you don't want to spend time with either. Men who are narcissists and psychopaths, and they should be avoided as well. Still, there's one thing you can do to any man you have a romantic interest in. That will help you decide whether he's worth your time or if he's a complete waste of it. And I share that one in my blog. So if you click the link in the description below, you can check out my blog and get all the information that I'm not revealing to you in this video. The sixth proven way to get a guy is to show an interest in his passion. It doesn't matter what he likes, but if you are going to become one of his passions shortly, you need to show at least some interest in what he is passionate about. But what if you don't have any interest in his passions? What should you do in that case? Well, if you don't have the slightest interest in any of them, make sure that you Google enough so you can at least keep up with some of the phrases he's using and engage in the discussion. Even if it's on a very basic level, he will still love that you do that. And if he loves what you talk about, then there are more chances that you will get the guy you like to love you. When you do it, he will start to feel a real connection between the two of you. As a woman, you need to build a deep emotional connection with the guy and showing him some interest, even if it's very shallow. But it will help you to become his passion quickly. Also, he will start to like you more naturally and want to spend more time with you. And when you spend more time with someone, you hopefully fall in love with them, if you like what you see and what they talk about, of course. Now, I can't guarantee that it will happen to you, of course, but you will increase your chances at least if you impress him with your skills and show genuine passion for his passions. If you want more things, then I share that one with you as well on my blog on how you can create a deep emotional connection with a guy. He might even fall in love with you if you do it. Now, I can't guarantee it, of course, but he might. Try it out. It won't cost you anything if you like the guy, right? It's important to show interest in his passion in life, but keeping your own interests, hobbies, and independent life away from your relationship is also important. You are your own woman, right? It's important to acknowledge that the two of you are individuals who have separate interests and friends in a relationship. He might have friends you can't stand, and vice versa, and that's fine. For that reason, both of you need time away from each other to develop your own interests and nurture your relationships with others, because that's how you grow a long-lasting relationship with someone you love. By being apart, you actually grow stronger together. Trust is important in a relationship, and you need to show him that you trust him, and trust me, he will return the favor, unless he's an idiot. And then he's not worth your time, ladies. Now, I hope that you found this video helpful. And if you did, you can like this video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, obliterate that notification bell. And if you want more information about the 7 things that I've discussed, click the link in the description below. This is Ricard signing off. Thanks for watching and bye.